Hello everybody, this is me, ManBit201. Today we're reviewing Power of the Primes Blast Off. Here's his box, pretty nice, Blast Off. And if I bring it down, you can see Vortex, Swindle, Blast Off. You get Blast Off in shuttle mode here, Cybertron right there. I think those are the different Prime Master symbols. Just your typical side of your box. Back of the box, and let me put this right here, so you guys can read. And okay, we'll open up inside. Same thing. Alright. Yep, there you go. Pretty nice packaging. Pretty nice. Comes with your Prime Master Megatronus. And here he is. Hold on, let's focus in on him. Okay, let me remove that box. There we go. Very nice figure indeed. Very nice. He's clear plastic, so I am worried about his arm joints eventually breaking, and the same thing with the legs and the head. When I mean the legs, I mean the upper half of the legs that is clear plastic, not the lower half, which is the solid black plastic. His chest is also solid black plastic. I wish they would have done all the main joints solid black plastic, and like maybe the chest see-through, because that could probably take some wear and tear, whereas the arms can't really. Actually no, because the ball joint's on there, so yeah, that's actually a tricky situation with him. Here's him folded up. He does not integrate with the Blast Off figure at all, so we're just going to put him away. And now we got to Blast Off. And let me actually scoot up, as we got Power of the Primes Blast Off here. And he is pretty cool. Now this is toy accurate rather than toon, because if it was toon accurate, this would have been the chest, which you could technically do. You just gotta pop the arms off, which I'm not doing right now because I feel kind of lazy. And yeah, that would be more toon accurate, but you would actually require to paint the whole chest purple. Almost purple, just about. With the exception of the part that was black right here. And then purple on his feet to make it toon accurate. But as is, it is toy accurate by the detailing on his chest here, and just the general color scheme on him. And yeah. I wish they would have used gunmetal instead of this black, or at least gunmetal in his face, but as is, it's still pretty nice. His head's quite thin, but I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been like a Unite Warriors late speed, I think it is. Yeah, light speed. Which his head's really weird and oddly flat, so yeah. Good thing it didn't come out like that. You got the hand-foot that comes with them. I'll show in hand mode. We're not turning him into a foot because, quite frankly, I think that's stupid for Blast Off. Not for I can't remember his name. His counterpart in Robots in Disguise. That makes sense because in the cartoon he actually went to leg mode with Vortex a few times. So it makes sense to Robots in Disguise, which that character is a different character entirely. But it's the same mold. You get it when I review that set. When I get it. I don't have it right now because it's like 100 and something, and I don't have 100 something bucks. But yeah. So there's him. And now here's Combine Awards Blast Off. And I will say, this one's so much better in every way. It screams Blast Off, whereas this one doesn't. Just the colors do. I wish we would have got a retail release of Slingshot instead of Slingshot painted in Blast Off colors. Disappointment is all I have to say about that. So yeah, we got his foot. Well, Power of the Prime's foot. And we got the original Combine Wars one. Now note the gray plastic here is actually a different gray. This one's more of a silverish gray. There's a little bit of you can see kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. but it's not like a flat plastic, whereas this is very flat. So it's like, plastic is glossier, but it has like this weird type of like sheen to it, almost metallic-ish. But yeah, now we're going to their vehicle modes, and yeah. So I'll just move him over here, and we'll start with him. So it's very easy. You remove his pistol. First step, boom. I would just take these two pieces off entirely for right now. You just move those off to the side. Open this compartment up. Hinge that like that. Pull that like that. Hinge it back. You want to hinge it like that. It pops off. You're supposed to hinge it up. Hinge it up. I'd be careful because I'm already getting plastic stress on this area over here. It's on the opposite side. You see when, I can't really show you right now because it's not showing, but there, oh, right here, there's signs of plastic stressing already, just from it popping off, and I'm really worried about that breaking. But yeah. So you just flip his head around. Oh yeah, fold the arms down. And, yeah, we just simply kind of peg things together. And yeah. So I push that down, push that down, push that down, push that down. Boom. Kind of just claps these legs like typical Combiner Wars figures, like Rook and stuff like that. You move these legs inward. The whole bottom half almost feels like Rook. Or Swindle, which is probably you guys are more familiar with, since most of you guys have Swindle. I'm just guessing. And we got that part done. So yeah, you just tap the arms in. You see that? That tabs into there. And yeah, it's really simple. It just feels like a typical Combiner Wars figure. It's nothing too spectacular and transformation-wise. But yeah, you just tab these two pieces in together. I do that just so these are out of the way when transforming. And yeah, it's just simple. And one last thing. You take the gun. It kind of has the smooth part right here. Tab it in. Boom. Acts like a landing gear. Here you got power of the primes. Blast off. Now, we're going to take a look at Combiner Wars Blast Off and how he transforms. So he transforms more like the airplanes rather than like the Rook way of transforming. So his legs just kind of accordion rather than kind of folding in on the sides. So yeah, his transformation's dirt simple. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we got both of them side by side. And yeah. I just don't like this one. It was good for what it was at the time, because we didn't have a shuttle blast off until Takara made theirs. Which the only thing that this figure had over the Takara version was that it was the correct colors, whereas the Takara one was a weird orange-brown color, which just looked ugly looking. And yeah. It just looks really nice. But I will say, note that these two are two different browns, and I much prefer this brown over this brown. Can't really see on the camera, but it's a thing you notice when you're looking at these in person. So yeah. So we'll be right back with our next segment as we will be combining them. So yeah, now taking a step back on memory lane, this is how Combiner Wars Bruticus pretty much looked like when you got him. Granted, he probably had a darker head than mine because mine was custom. Custom did that. And yeah, that was the default setup. And yes, I know that's broken. I already explained that in the other video when I originally reviewed him, but it wasn't nearly as that bad. But yeah, so yeah, that's him pretty much. But when, you know, originally got him. And now we're going to do the transformation steps into combine mode, which is very simple actually. So you untab the tabs here, pull that back, take out the gun, just place it wherever, what I would do is actually push the combiner port, so that way it's sticking like that, push the head down like that, close that, raise the arms, boom, split that. Do it like you're going back into robot mode. The exception, you tab everything back together. Push that down. Boom. You turn that. Turn. Boom. Boom. There we go. Boom. There you go. Boom. And now you got the arm mode. Now, it's simple what you do to take it apart. Very simple. So what you do, open that. You slide that out. Note the purples are actually different too. Hold on, let me... Yeah, you can actually see that on camera clearly that this is much darker. Combiner Wars is much darker of a purple than Power of the Primes. So yeah. We just tap this, push this in. Like the rest. Boom. Note, I had difficulty actually pushing this in, but for the reason, since on the camera, I decided to do it no problem. I have the opposite problem with most reviewers, where everything goes right instead of going wrong, which I guess is great, but like it's just kind of annoying sometimes. Now we got Power of the Primes Blast Off and Combiner Wars Bruticus, and oh man, that looks so much better, just miles and leaps better. He's same articulation, 90 degrees. You can turn all the way back. I will note that mine is kind of waist is tight, which is actually really good. It's not tight when it's in this arm configuration. It's actually looser. So when it gets to like right there, to where it's like back at like being legs again, it's tight, which is good because you don't want it flopping around. Unlike this guy who just does that and has no stop or clicking point. I like that about him. Power the Primes Blast Off. And yeah, now I got my classic G1 Bruticus team set up instead of having a jet there. And now we have a space shuttle. And it's just really nice having the original OG team back. And I couldn't recommend Power the Primes Blast Off enough. I think just because, A, we're getting a shuttle blast off and the really nice packaging that he came in. And also the pretty cool Prime Master that he came with. I think overall it's a great package, and I highly recommend you guys buy it. Anyways, this has been me, Mamba201, and I'm out. Peace. And also, we might be reviewing this guy sometime in the future, but that won't be until I get all of them completed, and unfortunately I got actually literally no money right now, and Wave 3 is popping out, so yeah, that'll be fun trying to get some money. But hopefully, some stuff I did, hopefully, I'll explain that in an update, where the current situation is. But it might actually head up, I might be able to get him no problem, so it's, yeah, it's more just up in the air. But he's a cool figure, and I did some custom work, as you saw, just right now. And yeah, anyways, you guys, just like the video if you liked it, you know, subscribe if you like the content here on this channel. And if you're, well, been here for quite a while, and just check out the backlog of my stuff. Sorry for the cringy content from like years and years back. I might actually get rid of a bunch of stuff. But yeah, what I am definitely keeping is anything prior to me doing my newer review series. Or not newer. Okay, that would be deleting almost everything I've done. When I first started doing game reviews, people who've been on the channel for a while know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys, people who were jumping on my channel around that time, or even still watching, since of my 2-month disappearances every 2 months. So, yeah, I'll talk about that more in a little update video, but yeah, this has been me, ManBat201, and I'm out. Peace. It'll also help support me on Patreon. But yeah, peace out.